Okay, we're back for part 2 with the get phrasal verbs. If you haven't seen part 1, click at the top. Otherwise, we'll do the same thing. We'll show you each example with a little video. I'll explain the meaning. Some of them have more than one meaning, so I'll go a little bit deeper on that today. Yeah, if you've got any questions, you can put them in the comments below. Otherwise, let's get started. So here's the first example, to get back. This man got a call from someone and now he's returning the call. He's getting back to the person. I often hear from German people say, come back, from zurückkommen, but it sounds better in English to say, thanks for getting back to me, or I'll get back to you later. Just like the example here with an email, the person is returning the email. In other words, getting back to the person via email. When we hear come back, this is what I think of, for example, is a physical thing returning. In this case, the dog is coming back to the person. The next get example is to get away with something. Here the guy has done something wrong and he's trying to explain why or how it happened, that it wasn't his fault, but she doesn't believe him. He's not getting away with it. He's not avoiding, let's say, avoiding the punishment of what he did. Just like the guy here, the thief, he's trying to get into the house to steal something. Now, if he does get in and steal something and no one finds out, you could say he got away with it. If he doesn't get away with it, then he gets caught and he gets punished. Another way to use get away is this lady traveling. So she's getting away for the weekend. She's traveling away. She's getting away. Get off is quite similar to get away with. So if you do something wrong and then you have to go to jail, we would say you didn't get off lightly. It means you got a strong penalty. Now, if you do something wrong, if you break the law, but the judge here gives you a relatively small punishment, then you could say, I got off lightly. And if you do something wrong and you avoid all punishment, no one finds out about it, then you could say, I got off scot-free. It's a really common phrase meaning you had no punishment whatsoever and maybe no one found out about it. We had this family in part 1 for get along, and here you can also say that they get on, or they get on with each other. That means they're very friendly with each other. Get on can also mean that it's getting late. So the little girl watching the TV, we could say, look, it's getting on, maybe it's time for bed. And these three guys, they're getting older. You can also say that they are getting on. They seem to be enjoying themselves though. And the last example today is to get ahead. If you're successful, like this guy in his job, then you could say he is getting ahead. It means that you're being successful, especially in a job or in business, and you're moving along quite quickly compared to other people. So he's really getting ahead. For example, it could be that he lived in a regular flat, he had a regular job, nothing special, and then things changed, maybe changed his job, and now he lives in this place. And people would say, whoa, he is really getting ahead. So getting ahead is normally connected to some sort of financial increase, or you've got a nicer house or something like this. You could also say that you're getting ahead with your English if you improve really quickly. So that's the end of part 2. Combined with part 1, you've got 10 good examples of phrasal verbs using the verb get. Make sure to keep an eye out for more of these videos. If you want tips every day, check us out on Instagram. Otherwise, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time.